first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And that one yanked just foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside. As they draw even at 2-2.
Number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Cronenworth at third. Margot stands at second. No outs. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Heredia. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. So stepping in is Manny Machado, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to third. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher.
And now the first pitch.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1. Is in there for strike number 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Now another 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is there to put it away for out number 1. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Guillermo Heredia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with another 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. And here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The first baseman, Fred.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Freeman ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
So next to hit is Austin Nola. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. Again, a 1-2. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. And fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Popped up. Garno moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to Ender Marte is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Pitch number 100 on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there in third for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He bounced out last time up. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Soft grounder left side. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Emilio Pagan will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up. Chris Martin will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Hosmer is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
The 1-0. Hosmer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. from the stretch. Behind 0-2 now. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And in steps Manny Machado. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Marcell Ozuna trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 now. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Travis d'Arnaud goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. 5 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of... Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Christian Pache will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Jackson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Swanson brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that brings up Austin Nola. First offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Hit on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So here's Will Myers. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Next, it'll be Trent Grisham, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Drew Pomeranz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. The next at bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Dansby Swanson will be next. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A high fastball is in there.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he fouls this one off. Albies, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's a .333 hitter. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51.
Nomar Mazar will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Smith, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next up, Jake Cronenworth. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. ready with another 2-strike offering. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the first pitch. Manuel Margot stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
To 1-2 now. San Diego down to their final strike. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Ozuna is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game. So the Braves have punched their ticket to the division series, guys.
They certainly have, Matt, and they've survived the trial, which is called the wild card game. Now, in terms of their World Series chances, they put themselves on level footing with the division champions. I'm sure they're relieved and pumped at the same time.
And how about for the Padres?
Well, you feel for them and their fans, but you also have to respect what they've done to get to this point. It's just tough when a good season has to come down to one game outcome because anything can happen. It was a worthy run this year, but unfortunately for this team, the buck stops here.
Toronto's Tykes delivered a veteran response to a late-season losing streak, going 6-2 over the season's final week to secure a postseason berth. Then the Blue Jays made big moves in the offseason, highlighted by the signing of George Springer. With Springer, Toronto boasts one of baseball's most explosive offenses. Last season, Toronto sat pretty clearly in the middle of the division. This year, the Jays are hoping they've closed the gap and can make a serious run at the Rays and Yankees for the top spot in the American League East.
Toronto Blue Jays are kicking off their 2021 campaign on the road, visiting the New York Yankees on opening day. The Jays added key pieces in the offseason with the hopes, of course, of joining the AL's elite squads. Heidi Watney has more.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners.
The future is now for Charlie Montoya's Blue Jays squad. Toronto added former World Series MVP George Springer and infielder Marcus Semien to an already strong lineup with promising young players like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Kevin Biggio, and Bo Bichette. But the key questions are on the hill, where Robbie Ray brings top strikeout stuff to a rotation fronted by Hyun-Jin Ryu. The Jays allowed 5.2 runs per game last year. That's fifth worst in baseball. Significant improvement on the mound could mean a big breakthrough year north of the border.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the sixth inning, nobody out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and one. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there for strike one. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Behind 0-2 now. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here. So
swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The designated hitter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's gone 3 for 11. Going back is the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
A.J. Cole is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
A.J. Cole.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
Three runs already home here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses ball 4.
The
So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Go Red.
Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine. So here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .375 hitter. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Kevin Biggio stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
3-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Popped him up. Sanchez is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And that misses. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
Frazier.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Cole. Playing here in his age 29 season, he was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about...
Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Up next is Danny Jansen. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
The 2-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's George Springer. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Next, it'll be Marcus Semien. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard hit at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Bo Bichette is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
In the dirt here. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it 1 better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see it this day. Too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The next 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Lourdes Gurriel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
2 balls and a strike now. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gleyber Torres. Jordan Romano is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Please. Now pitching for Toronto.
Here it comes.
Number 68, Jordan.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 'Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom. Tyler Wade has come into the... Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? George Springer the next to hit. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
In there, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The batter, number 10.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.